Welcome back. I would like to tell you about Ornella Marini before and then afterwards talk about the last video message she launched on the web to the Italians. She happens to be an Italian writer of novels and other books as well. And like everyone else, there's a few who really opposed these regime governments, Conte, Draghi, whatsoever, and the President of the Republic, Mattarella, considered his state in office as abusive as well. She was the one who went to what you would call it Russia with other Italians, St. Petersburg and Moscow, to see Putin. And she said, the Italian people don't accept a shit what governments do, our government does. They're against sanctions. They're against this hate, which from the political world, they're trying to justify using this narrative war in Ukraine. Anything is Russian, they're against. And myself and many other friends, who took part in this, has signed a petition, a letter to Putin. More or less, in that letter is what I said just now. And due to that, the powers that be, Draghi, probably ordered a judge to issue a search warrant and sent Digos, which happens to be the political police here in Italy, looking for material for the charges of incite and treason and pro-Russian propaganda. This sounds like the clocks have turned back to the times of fascism or Nazism or communism. You know, when the regime goes out to hunt dissidents, to silence them. It's the same thing. And she said she's warning the Italians to boycott the elections. All these Italian politicians, they are part of the same show. And with your vote, you're just going to only legitimise them to stay in their seats for more longer. What they've done in 2 years with the pandemic, they will do even more worse to people, to the Italians, with this narrative of the war. This narrative, slowly, is destroying the economy and the society here in Italy. There are going to be a lot more angry people from now on when they can't afford to put food on the table and afford their energy bills, because Brussels say we must sanction Russia. Meanwhile, Brussels has never found a solution alternative to Russian gas and energy. Therefore, it's all a part of the show, these austerity things, blackouts, rationing. This sounds like if we are heading towards a pre-war economy. Because during the war, there was these things, rationing energy, curfews and stuff like that. Slowly, here in Italy, we'll come to that. If people do not wake up a little bit and uprise before it's too late. The problem is there are many people who are absolute sheep. They just believe any shit which the TV says, or the media in general. And this is a danger as well, because people will be brainwashed into things which in the end they were going to regret. Because the way things are going, the West wants a war. And a war is for power and supremacy in the world. Because they don't just make wars to free people. That's a load of shit. That's to conquer other countries, take over their resources, and all other things which they got, they can take away. This is basically what is Ukraine about. And more and worse, the Western governments are supporting a tyrant, a corrupt government at Kiev. At the head of this government is called Zelensky. And he's using even the CIA to hunt down dissidents in Ukraine and probably even other parts of the world as well. American intelligence to do the dirty work of a dictator, which is a failed actor and a failed politician, which only copies speeches of historical leaders, Churchill, Reagan, Thatcher, or whatever. And we have the European Union, which are the sidekick to this narrative. That's why whether the Italian politicians, their intent is sincere or just maintain the power, this we have to see. But I believe they will lie to us as usual. Say everything is fine when everything is going tits up.